Well, that's an ugly face to wake up to, isn't it? Morning zombies, are we alive yet? Are we awake yet? Because I sure as hell ain't on either. 1:25 in the morning, West Coast time, for Thursday, the 26th of September, 2024. The zombie Weaver John C. of Roseman, California, is just barely alive and hanging in there. I count my blessings still. I'm not in Oakland, and I'm not saying goodbye to a baseball team. It's been there for about 57 years. And because of the Major League Baseball rules, regulations, and God knows what else they got going on with the owners, they can't get a new team created out of scratch and give it over to Las Vegas. No, they got to take it from another city. It was rumored, and it probably is, or probably not, that original Oakland A's came out from Philly and then settled out in Oakland and became a legend out there. And it's going to piss me off when they ever decide to do the same thing to the Los Angeles Dodgers. Now, back in the 50s, O'Malley had the same burp disaster in those days. Wanted to get a West Coast operation going on. Instead of getting a team created out of scratch, wouldn't that have been easier? You get your team managers, you get your field managers, you get your baseball players for both infield and outfield. You create a team to put them into a town or a city. If they don't have one, get one. Build a stadium. These days, public has to have to spill out tax money to the owners just so they can keep them there. And then the owners milk them dry even further regarding the damn game costs. Higher salaries and stuff. And it ticks me off that I'm seeing the Oakland A's, which was one of the rivals in California, against the Padres and against the Dodgers. Now they get to go be Vegas. Vegas? Vegas is a gambling town. When the hell do they need a damn team out there in the first place? But they're getting one. They're getting a baseball team. We couldn't get a sub for the Oakland? No, probably not. But they got the San Francisco Giants. They should be happy with that, shouldn't they? Shit. It's almost as bad as we'd probably say the same damn thing in L.A., in the Southern California market. Only problem is, we hijacked the damn Padres. How the hell did that? We took out San Diego's team and created our own? Or actually just... I don't get it. I just don't get baseball. When they start changing people around, when they start changing teams around, you're changing generations that grew up under that venue. They grew up hearing the names and seeing the plays go. They sit in the stands. Sometimes the food isn't so bad. Other times the food sucks. They'll get the popcorn, they get the peanuts, they'll probably get the Cracker Jacks if they still sold them during those days. And they'll see baseball. And then when you have the team move, because the owners want to get more bang for their buck, they want to get more superstars. In order to do that, they need to get a better venue. And they need to have the people in the town that they're moving over to build it for them. So they'll come. Oy. Maybe O'Malley should have just kept the Brooklyn Dodgers where they were. But we've had over 57 or more than 50 plus years. I mean, over since the 50s. So that's a long time we actually have for the LA Dodgers. Maybe longer time for the California Angels when they called them the Angels. Or they called them the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. I hate it when they kept bouncing um, ownerships and names and just screwing things up left and right that I can't even keep track of what teams are which anymore. And where they're located. And where they're supposed to be locating. The Padres that no longer have a team for themselves. Do they still have the San Diego Padres? I need to look this stuff up. Because I don't understand all this bouncing around things of baseball teams. How do they do this? Why do they do this? How to screw the fans up left and right who grew up loving the names and the teams, and then you start hating the owners left and right on this shit. Unless they change owners and the owners still have to burr up their ass and they got to move somewhere else. Okay. Just Alrighty. So all they're allowed is 30? Well, that sucks. According to MajorLeagueBaseball.com. MLB. Let's see. Braves, we got Chicago, yeah. Arizona Diamondbacks. Yeah. Chicago White Sox, Cincinnati Reds. Colorado Rockies, okay. Detroit Tigers. Houston Astros. The Los Angeles Angels. It should have been the Anaheim Angels or the California Angels. That would have been better. No, we don't have that one, do we? Okay, Milwaukee Brewers, Twins, Mets, Yanks. Oakland Athletics, or the A's. And they're gone. What about, San Diego still has their name. They haven't updated anything else. Okay, so they're still out in San Diego. Cool. And they still got the San Francisco Giants. Cool. But they have these 30 major teams. They can't make another one? Or just a couple of more just to offset a few things? I never could quite understand it. But that's what they got. So for today's date, it's going to be the last date in history. Mark it, boys and girls. September 26, 2024, in Oakland A Stadium, their history. As soon as they play their game, that's it, boys and girls. They're gone. They are gonzo meat. They are now Sacramento temporarily, and then they'll get moved over to Las Vegas to the Heat. Of course, they could have picked on New Mexico, but New Mexico doesn't have any teams. We got 50 states. We couldn't have 50 teams. Or we couldn't have that many teams. We have 30 teams. Some states don't even have their teams. We get minor league baseball teams. I'm sorry, we don't rate anymore. We lost ours a long time ago. Before the COVID kicked in, we were starting to lose our minor league teams. And Major League decided to get rid of a lot of them. Lancaster, California. We had the Lancaster Jethawks. And they had them, about 20 or 30 years, even before I got there. I mean, they had them for quite a spell. And made a reputation of being a championship league with players going on to majors and training new guys. But for whatever kind of controversy I hadn't dug up yet to see what was going on, we lost them. They had a baseball stadium. They're now converting it into a soccer field. A utility statement that they could play baseball. Now it's going to be turned into a soccer field. So now we got some kind of soccer federation coming into the Antelope Valley. This place, when I came in here, was baseball, not soccer, but baseball. So some of the soccer guys probably just, I don't know, pulled strings and whatever they did to both Palmdale and Lancaster. So now we got a soccer. Big whoop. Give me baseball. I miss it. I miss baseball. I mean, I can watch it, but I miss getting into stands. And I'm not quite sure if I'm going to be able to deal with that. I'd seen soccer. It's okay. Baseball. That's American. Soccer? Maybe so. One time I did get interested in soccer, especially when I saw one movie talking about soccer. And they called it football. No, it's soccer. No, it's football. Depending on which particular country that you go in, it's either football or soccer. Saw the movie Victory a long time ago, back in the 80s. All-star cast in it. Max von Sydow, Michael Caine, Sylvester Stallone, Pele. Pele was a soccer star out in Chile. Guy had moves in his feet. They got him on the screen, and people saw what kind of moves he has on his feet. God rest his soul. Hell of a guy to get an autograph from. So I've heard. But I saw the movie and I saw how he played on the screen. I just never saw it, how he was out there. But here's the other thing that gets to me too. In the last several Olympics that we've had in my lifetime, we did have soccer games going on. And there had been maybe one or two Olympics that we actually gotten medals in. That we actually had even soccer sports stars out there. Some retired, some got coachings. So I guess it is a major thing to have. I'm just not into the soccer. I'm sorry. And the field is only set up for baseball, but now they got it reconstructed. It'll take them another several more months before they actually get it reconverted into a soccer field. Small soccer field, but they want to get it going. They got soccer fields in different athletic areas we got in Lancaster and Palmdale, but they had to take care of the baseball thing. Mm. When Major League pulled out the minors, we even had another substitute baseball league form up, but they didn't get enough action. They're called the Lancaster Soundbreakers, and they canceled out about 2 or 3 years ago. So their history, they're gone. So whatever kind of merchandise you got from the city of Lancaster, California, Lancaster Jethawks, hold on to the damn thing. You got collector's items. It's depressing as hell. Shows you how much sleep and tentative I am this morning here. Just grumbling this morning like a. Yeah, because I'm seeing things happening right now, and it's crazy enough anyway. Helene's just about coming up with a Cat 2 in the waters, and she's pushing herself through the Gulf of Mexico up to Tallahassee, kicking the living crap out of them. We'll see what happens. Usually happens is the whole area gets kicked by the damn hurricanes. And this is the season for it, isn't it?